Hello everybody, JP Gaming here. Today we are going to be playing some Planet Coaster 2. As you can see, I have two parks that I have already made, just to learn the basics. So now, today we are starting a new series. I don't know, my brain is not burning. Anyways, yeah, we are going to be starting a new park, and this will be a series for, I don't know how long, but it will be for Planet Coaster 2 specifically. So I will make soon. There will be a new playlist. If you check the playlist tab in my channel, you can see that there will be a new playlist for Planet Coaster 2 and this park. So we're just gonna be doing some stuff today, all kinds of stuff. Now, if you know another YouTuber, Digital Dan, I will link him down below. He is a great YouTuber. He's the reason I actually got into Planet Coaster 2. Specifically Planet Coaster 2, but in general Planet Coaster. But yeah, so today we're going to be playing I'm going to show you like the basics and all that stuff, and then we'll start the park. Alright? I like the best, I will choose. Okay, so also blueprints. So I have given myself permission to use blueprints whenever. I am allowed to use the ones made by the game or some that I downloaded from the workshop. And when I'm done with this park, I will put it on the workshop, just like Digital Dan. So you can tell I'm taking a lot of inspiration from him, but he is a good YouTuber. I promise you, he is. Just watch a couple of his videos at least. Just watch like one, two or three. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, we have three buses, aka the entrance, and also these entrances. So I am going to start, and we will start with a flat ride at this route. Sorry. Um, I'm just gonna place down the at regular ride, not like anything else. I'm just going to let you guys choose what theme the first area will be. And then next video for this, aka stream, I will ask you um what kind of rides I should do, what coasters, and I will ask you for the names of the rides, just like the YouTuber I was just talking about like 5 seconds ago. But yeah, I will choose the rides and you guys choose the themes. Now, some of these rides I don't own because I don't have the bonus rides collection, but I do have the vintage funfair pack. So that means I can have like these type of rides. I can have like these rides. Like the rides that would be at fairs. Like this. All the rides that would be at like fairs and stuff I'll have. That's what it means. Now, okay. So there are three main themes: the mythology theme, aka Roman, the Viking theme, Western theme, and there's actually a fourth one, the aquatic theme. But the Western theme is actually the newest one because they just added in one of the latest updates. So today we are going to be starting off with some rides. You choose what what thing you want for the entrance, you will choose what type of building you want for the entrance. And you get to choose what theme the park will be. You can choose one theme for the park, I don't care. As long as there's a theme for it. As long as there's a theme, I will do it. I'll try my best. It might not look as good as you think it would, usually, because I am not a good builder at all. So this is just the basics today. We're not doing anything like too serious. We're just making the entrance, adding like 2 or 3 rides. So let's get into it. Okay, now, one thing I do have in mind is, you see, there are all kinds of random little things that you can use. Some of these, as you can see, I have downloaded from the workshop. But there are also other stuff that I didn't download from the workshop. A lot of these things are mythology theme, like coaster theme, Viking theme, aquatic theme, tropical theme, aka resort theme. Yeah, there's a bunch of themes. There's the resort, all kinds of stuff. Here, I could show you. There is also sci-fi from the original Black Coaster. There's the aquatic theme stuff. There's the rocks and stuff, rock theming, trees, the bamboo pillar, coral, cactus for the western theme, and these beach balls and stuff for the tropical theme. These signs, you can use that for the western and the Viking, I'm pretty sure. This you could use for Viking and western. These are Viking. These two are not. All kinds of random little things that we can use. So, today, if you remember what I said, we are only doing the entrance. Which I am not going to start yet until you choose a theme for the entrance, aka the park. Or if you just want one theme for the whole park, or different themes, you can choose down below. I'll send a poll soon. But I'm just showing you the basics of like the pathing and stuff. Okay. First of all, as you could see earlier, I used this to make this giant little ball. There's also the stamp builder, which can just do any shape. Hexagon, square, hexagon, octagon, pentagon, and circle. And there's also the classic paths that were just like in the original Planet Coaster, if you're only used to that. And there's also the line builder, which you can go as long as you want, anywhere. And there are the rounding tool, which can make things round. You can customize your paths. Like, if you don't, like, say I don't like this thing and I want to change it to the red swirly path, I can do that right now. You can do that right here. And there's also the customized extras where you can grab all the trash cans, paths, fences, benches, all kinds of stuff. And you can also delete these there's also this delete tool, the stamp one from earlier, and there's the draw delete tool that you can use, that if you are having a hard time deleting everything at once, you can just do this, and then it'll delete it for you. And then there is this one, which just shows you all the other stuff. Now, and there is also the scenery brush. which I actually haven't used myself at all. But it can just spawn like rocks, small rocks, trees, other trees, all kinds of stuff. It can do all kinds of stuff. There's also the temperate forest trees, small plants, rocks, more rocks, palm trees, large trees, small plants, more rocks. Okay, there's a lot of rocks. And some of the more tropical trees, as you see in the corner, right in the corner. And yes, that is everything. And there's also, you can make your own custom brush. I guess I've never used that before. Okay. So that's mostly the basics. The terrain, I don't really know what to show you about that. It's just, you just pull up the terrain, you can push it down, you can make like little holes for water, you can just flatten it out. If you want something to be like right here, you can just flatten it out up there. So you can place something there that you want there. And there's also to flatten the surface, which does this. It's basically just flatten the foundation, but just to the surface. The thing with flatten to foundation is, like, say you made like a giant mount, like you made, hold on, let me, just a second, hold on. I just need to place down something, like this random little thing. I just want to show you what, because flatten the foundation, oh my god. Flatten the foundation just means if you're like on a ride and you're trying to flatten it out to that thing that flatten the terrain to that, you can do that. That's what flatten to foundation is. But flatten the surface just flattens to the ground surface. Chisel, that just like makes little holes, kind of. It's basically just push, but better, I guess. There's also smooth, which smooths the terrain out. And there's roughen, which makes it like all like little mountain, like little hills, as you can see. Looks like a little mountain range thing, or whatever. And there's also these, the hardness. I actually don't know what that does. Oh, okay, now I can see what that does. And there's also the scenery lock and the painting. This you can use if you want to make like a little beach, for example. You can do that with the sand. You set a little water, and then you can change the surround to sand. And there is also another cool feature with rocks. There's another cool feature. With rocks, you can do all kinds of stuff with rocks. In water specifically. Because if you look, I need a big rock. Here we go. Perfect. As you can see, the game makes it so that there's like textures. It makes it look realistic. It makes the rocks look real, like they're actually in the water. But in the original Planet Coaster, it just, I mean, they kind of look the same, but it's still different. And then there's the vines, so aka the wall climbers, as they say. And there's the corals for the aquatic theme. There's the planters. And there's flowers. What else is there? Oh yeah, trees. The topiary is just, it's not what you think. It's not like fire or anything. It's just like hedges just cut into different shapes. And then there is this stuff, the barnacles. And there's security cameras, all kinds of things. And there's pool extras with lazy river jets, all kinds, wave machines, lifeguard posts, benches, ladders, diving boards. And there's the special effects like fireworks, smoke, fire, water, confetti. I don't know why you need confetti, but yeah, here's the benches. And oh yeah, there's also actually so actually I'll just show you this stuff first. There is the staff buildings and the mechanic workshop stuff, and there's the souvenir shops, restaurants, and there's food shops now. I mean, not food shops. There's restaurants now. As you can see, I have some things downloaded that I will use. Maybe if you choose if you choose only one theme, I'll only use one of those. And there is all kinds of coasters, but that will be in the next video. So yeah, this is just like, and this has just the chain body dryer. There's the flumes, the pools, track rides with transportation, flumes, not these flumes, not the water slides. These flumes, the the wood, the wooden log. And there is the transport. There is the transport, which includes the monorail, steamboat, train railroad, cable car, and the new one, the bus. And there is water rides, the log flume, the wide log flume, and the river rapids. And there's this, the powered cars, powered automobile. There's this, the powered rotating ride, the ghost train, and family train, and go-karts. And in flats rides, there's wheel rides, tower rides, these are the special rides, like this one. If you have ever heard of Cedar Point, you would know that there is a ride called Pipe Scream, which is this exact model of the ride. There's also this ride. This one I've actually not used before. Maybe I'll actually use it. And there's this one, which I have a blueprint for as well. And there's also the spinning ones, like this one, the Charoplane, the Collider, Forge, some of these rides are from the original game. Like this one is from the original game. This one is the teacups are this I don't know. That is, and that's from the original game. This I actually don't know. Full Flight, I know that wasn't. Grand Carousel, probably. Hyperspin, yes, actually. Yes. There, Paphos, yes, it was in the original game. The Sizer, Strike, Synchronize. A lot of these rides are from the original game. Like this exact same model was used in the original Planet Coaster. The exact same model. And there's also this one, which I think this one I know it was. I remember seeing it there. And if you want to see some videos on the original Planet Coaster, yeah, there's this. The alternate lift, wing coasters, water coasters. There is a water ride. There is water coasters. They are a thing. They're basically like the flume, but in coaster form. It's basically just a regular coaster, but you're able to guess what? And I have to go now. So I will be back soon, and I will see you next time.